You're tuned into news across the galaxy where they talk all things LA Galaxy with the Nag Boys. Let's start nagging.
Boston. Fuck Boston.
Fuck Boston.
Fuck Boston.
Fuck Boston.
Fuck Boston.
Fuck Boston.
Fuck Boston.
Damn, Edgar did not join us once on that Fuck Boston.
I like Boston.
Oh, there's a reason his video's not on screen.
Yeah, this is why. This is why you're no longer on screen, Edgar.
I kind of feel like I shouldn't have partook in this Fuck Boston chat
Why?
just because of the team who's saying it. Eat a dick.
Boston? Okay.
Yes, Boston. Eat a dick, Boston.
Welcome to News Across the Galaxy, where we talk all things LA Galaxy and we don't like Boston. My name's Eddie. As always, I got Brian with me.
Hey. What's good?
It's only like 2 cameras. What are you looking at?
5 cameras.
We got Chewy in the 1s and 2s. What up, Chewy?
Hey, what up, what up?
And we got Frozen Boy over here. What's up, Edgar?
Hey, man, that's what it's like on the edge of the galaxy.
Hey, it is. I get that.
I don't get it. Fuck Boston.
There we go.
Stupid Chewy. All right. So, how's everyone doing? First off,
Good. Solid weekend
solid weekend
so far.
so far.
Yeah.
Still time to fuck it up, right?
Still time to mess everything all up.
3.5 hours about to go.
Yeah, I could do it.
Yeah. That's easy. Easy.
We got a win this morning. That was amazing.
We won. Yeah, that was cool.
3 points.
3 points.
Let's go.
Oh my God. What's up, Edgar? How's everything on the? What the hell does he do? Farlandia?
Damn. I live out in Wyoming, dude.
Yes.
Close enough.
Jeez.
Nah, everything's fine, man. Just getting through this weekend, getting ready to start the work week. And then something funny happened today. Something very funny. Something that hasn't happened in a while.
Ooh, please do tell.
Oh, Galaxy won a game on the road.
Hey, let's
Spoiler
go.
alert, bro.
Wah, 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 wah. Not true? All right, cool.
Actually, it's too busy with it. So yeah, that's cool.
That's
for,
cool.
Thanks for rooting. I have nothing to talk about anymore because fucking Edgar just gave away the whole show. ¿Y tú, Chuy? ¿Qué pedo?
¿Qué pedo de qué, güey? Sorry, I was checking audio.
All right, cool. Whatever. Thank you.
Bro, you ask me shit when I'm working over here. I'm working here. No,
There it is.
That
not que ver.
was
That's a horrible Chicago accent.
you gotta make fun of Boston people. What did it say? Oh yeah, it's wicked large.
Oh, no. Whatever they say is stupid because they lost today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a wicked lodge. I don't know. Anyway, let me see here real quick before we get going. Any news out there in the Galaxy world? I mean, everything's closed. Well, actually, I don't think we really talked about the signing, right? And how impressive this. You got to give credit when credit's due, right?
Okay, let's talk about the man who just got signed to the LA Galaxy. 35-year-old Martin Cáceres.
Yeah. Martin Cáceres, like he's 35. He's trying to make that World Cup roster, or is going to make that World Cup roster. And
Seems likely.
And we signed him for peanuts, bro.
Yeah.
With a club option. Not TAM, not DP, peanuts.
What does that mean for the LA Galaxy, having that option?
Again, it's like you do that deal 100 out of 100 times. It's like I said, you got to give credit when credit's due. I think that's a really good deal. A guy that's trying to make it to a World Cup roster. You know, our defense is still questionable,
Yeah.
and you know Uruguayos have bite to them.
Boo! I just like that one. On top of that, like you said, yeah. And what better league to come to a better, like a good team to come and try to prove yourself to the national team.
Yeah.
A team that's horrendous on the defense, needs help. Come show us what you still got at 35. And in case he does ball out in the World Cup, you know, the Galaxy's like, all right, you come back.
Yeah, player option. I mean,
For more
club option.
peanuts.
More peanuts.
Peanuts all around. For everyone.
What about you, Edgar?
Like you mentioned, Cáceres comes from Uruguay. Uruguay is incredible nation that, despite their size, they're about the size of Iowa, Ohio. If you've ever been there. And despite the size of this nation, they've always developed some of the best footballers in the world. They have a couple of World Cups from the early days of the World Cup, but since the last 10 to 15 years, they've managed to go through a renaissance and they've built one of the stronger programs in South America. And to have somebody from the actual World Cup roster come and join us, that's a huge boost for the defense. But he's not the only Uruguayo we've been hearing about, right?
Should we have that discussion? I guess we should. before we get
Yeah.
into the game.
Let's just say no right away. No thanks. Bye.
I want to hear where everyone's opinion is. So it's rumored that Luis Suarez will come to the Galaxy. I think Galaxy Fan Talk put it out. I forgot who put it, or Galaxy Rumors. Sorry, I'll give you the proper credit once I find it. But yeah, they put it out that Luis Suarez is apparently going to come to the Galaxy next season as a DP. I do not. I don't like it.
No.
No.
I am with you 100% on that.
My thing is he's going to be, what, 35, 36, right? That's it. No more World Cup. Where's the motivation? We're not sure who we're going to get. And like I told you, if it was either or and the Galaxy cannot not have a DP, I would rather pick up Chicha's option for one more year. At least you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
I'm saying if they're not Goodness,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like the whole coastal situation, like they couldn't wait, you know.
Another thing, you are looking at an aging player, like you guys said, and you just signed Ricky Puig. Signing another aging DP is kind of going backwards. It does not make sense.
Yeah, you're not.
Especially if you have Vanny who wants to build a culture here, a winning culture. You don't sign an old player like. Yes, he's definitely a better forward than Chicha. But if you want to build something, I mean, you already have Joveljic here. You have Puig. You have your young core players. You could easily use that DP slot somewhere else. I would think so, especially in a World Cup year where everyone shows out. You can have your pick of the litter, literally. And you're going to choose for an aging player? I think not. Not for my taste. What about you, Edgar?
I'm just wondering, like,
is a
what
deep
to make
thought.
of this, because you mentioned his age, right? He's 35 years old, and you mentioned also the motivation to play for the World Cup. It'll be after the World Cup, so at his age, chances are he's not going to be back when he's 39 for the 2026 World Cup here in the U.S. But who knows? We've seen Stranger Things.
Yeah, pretty good
But
show.
how is this any different from the excitement around possibly getting a 37-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo?
I knew you were going there. No, two different people.
Two different players, I know, but if you're gonna mention the age, that's a factor, right?
Yeah, but there's certain special people. One Zlatan and
Cristiano,
Ronaldo. You bring them at 45 years old.
Yeah.
I
They'll
just think
sell out
that,
any freaking stadium. Yeah.
I mean, I think a Luis Suarez would also do that. It would attract a lot of attention.
He's
Yeah,
not
I'm
gonna sell
curious
out
to
stadiums.
see. I'm curious to see like what kind of role he would play for this team, because we mentioned that Vanny's finally starting to get that young core that he's wanted, uh, especially up the spine at the club with Ricky Puig there. And you can build around him. You already have some guys up top. So it'd be interesting to see what he can contribute to the team. Obviously, it's not a long term thing with him. It'd be just a one and done. But who knows? He could do a lot of damage in the league, and it might yield a championship or two.
That is a good question, though. If we are willing to pick up Cristiano, why not Suarez? Which is something we could revisit once the
Once they both sign.
yeah, once they're both here.
Wow.
They combined for age of 72. God
Oh,
damn.
shit.
I mean, who would you rather have, Douglas Costa or Luis Suarez?
I mean,
Oh, come on.
Kevin Cabral or Cristiano Ronaldo?
my dog.
We're talking
Costa.
DBs right here.
So they had Danny Aguirre.
Hey, let's go.
So I guess we're kind of split in the whole Suarez thing.
Yeah, I would say.
Thank you. Next.
Well, we'll see. He might be in a Galaxy uniform, and once a G, always a G, I guess.
I guess.
Unless you're Brian Jordan.
Yes, unless you're BJ.
First person ever get it revoked. Crazy. Him and Katai, I guess, have it revoked.
Katai?
Yeah, we revoked his too.
Never heard of him.
Katai.
Who is that?
Exactly. Never heard of him.
Never. Who's that? Don't even know.
All right.
On some good news,
What's good news?
Juninho and Sarva's got some coaching jobs with the LA Galaxy. Sarva's, I believe, head coach of G2s,
Yes.
and Junie, head coach of the U19s.
That sounds right.
Yeah, congratulations to them. Once a G, always a G. Stay working for the G's.
Okay. All right.
Unless your name is BJ.
And, what's his name? Welcome, damn it.
The keeper coach?
Yeah, damn it.
I don't know how you say his name.
I don't know. This is damn it.
Okay.
Welcome.
Well, damn it.
Well, damn it.
All right. So you guys want to get to this?
Yeah,
You want to start getting to it?
I mean, we got 3 points, right?
All right. Fucking spoilers. God damn.
First of all, let's set the stage, because coming into this game, one of the biggest topics that was floating around, and I mentioned earlier on Twitter this week, was the fact that New England Revolution hadn't lost a game at home in a really long time. The last time that they lost was April 2nd versus Red Bull New York. It was 1-0 loss. And since then, it's just been dubs and draws for them at home. And then you have our guys who haven't won a game, out of the dig since May 8th against Austin. Imagine that against Austin after what they did this weekend. So, the writing on the wall was like another tough road trip for the boys, especially because this game comes right before another swing up to Toronto. So, two tough matches against a team that was that won the Supporter Shield last year, and then a team that's suddenly caught fire in Toronto. And the hope was that they get at least 2 points. 3 would be fantastic, and 6, whoa, watch out. And lo and behold, they came out guns blazing in this game.
Job done for this road trip, I would think, right?
No,
You could always want more.
Of course.
If it's there, then why not go for it? But let's get into this game. This, like Edgar said, this is the beginning of a difficult road trip coming up, starting with New England. So they played New England today, Sunday, at what time was the game at? 5 p.m. 5 p.m.
over
local
there.
time. And this is how the Galaxy came out. And then I'm gonna ask you guys, like always, how you felt once you saw the lineup. But very, very interesting lineup, right? Different formation. Vanny just, I don't know. What would you call this? 3. Would you call it 3 in the back or 5 in the back?
I would say 5.
5. Okay, let's call it 5-3-2 then. So yeah, Jonathan Bond in goal. You had Chase Gasper starting out left. Derek Williams left center back. Koulibaly at center back. Nick DePuy at right center back. Julian Araujo at right back. Then you had another surprise here because we had no idea what was going on. We had Brugman starting next to Danny Aguirre. Right, nice little pleasant surprise, but again, no idea what was going on. Coming to find out that Delgado had a non-COVID related illness, so he is in LA but might be there for Toronto. Then we had Ricky Puig getting his start.
Puig?
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 Whatever.
Ricky Pug.
Pooch.
That guy getting his first start. Filling that role that we've been needing for a long time.
Yeah.
And then we had Cabral and Chicha Reader starting on top. So now you see no Edwards, no Delgado, no Grancer in the lineup. How are you guys feeling going into Boston or New England? Fuck Boston.
Seeing that this is a 2 away game situation, I was okay with it, seeing that it was going to be like a game that Vanny had to rotate players. The biggest takeaway for me was Ricky Puig starting. I wanted to see this young man from the beginning. I didn't want him coming in at the 60th. We need to see what he could provide for the LA Galaxy right away. And what better match to do it than the away match against a New England team who...
What better match to do that? Anyone that doesn't play in this nasty ass carpet.
And the thing is, who said that he was? He's played in carpet a lot, so
Yeah, according to the Galaxy, I think mentioned that he trained and played a lot in turf.
so he's used to it. That was my biggest thing. Just wanted to see him start from the beginning, and what a game did he have! What about you, Edgar?
When I heard the whole thing about the lineup change, it gave me a little bit of consternation because we've come to depend on Mark Delgado so much throughout the season, and there have been times when he's not there and the team has struggled. So that was one of the things that I was worried about. But Gaston Brugman has proven to be a dependable player. he's fallen off a bit in the last couple games, but overall, his body of work, he's very dependable. But another point of concern for me was Chase Gasper out in the left because he's very inconsistent and don't know what to expect from him. And he was his defensive prowess came to light at one of the in the New England goal later on. We'll talk about that. But it was very exciting though to see Ricky Puig there. Like Brian said, we got to see him in that last game come in the second half, and that's fine. It's a good way to introduce him to the public. But to actually see him out there get a start, you get to see him pull some strings and start to influence the attack right off the bat. One of the things that Joe Totino said was it'd be interesting to see how he influences his Galaxy teammates because he's one of those guys that could has like this energy to him that's contagious, and you want to see the rest of his teammates try to keep up with him as he goes up and down the field because man, that dude's like the Energizer Bunny. He just goes and goes and goes. So yeah.
So you were feeling good about it?
Yeah. No, obviously, one of the things. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm spacing out a little. It's just I was thinking about something else, but one of the things that I saw with Danny Aguirre was he's a young guy, and one of the things I admire about the G2s is that the guys that when they come in, they make the best of their opportunities. They come in hungry. They want to make a good impression with the gaffer, and so seeing Danny Aguirre in there gave me the hope that he was going to come in there and make something happen because we saw how some of the guys played against the game against Guadalajara. The G2 guys came in, the younger guys came in and they made their presence known. So I was like, come on, Danny, let's see what you can do. And damn, right off the bat. So that was good for him and good for us.
So he felt good.
Sure.
I think
Yeah.
I think I mentioned well, I don't know if on the show, but I didn't feel good about it at all. Much less when I saw Delgado wasn't there, and as much as I have gas for his back, I was worried that he was going to get exposed by someone like Bruce Arena.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna lose before seeing the lineup. When I saw the lineup, I was like, "Fuck, Ricky Puig better be something special because we're gonna need him today."
Yeah.
And you know what? The
Young man showed up.
The game started and didn't take too long to strike. We from the beginning we were playing out from the back, which actually I didn't like at all because as the game went on, you guys saw how that went and how we're lucky to still be alive and not died of a heart attack watching that game. But yeah, again, it didn't take too long to get on the board. Surprisingly, Bondi plays a long ball to Chicha, and Chicha, man, you got to give him credit for that touch, that turn, and whew, what a find too. What a through ball to Danny Aguirre, and shout out to the young man. He was calm, collective, and put him aside.
The composure
Yeah.
to be in that position. First of all, to make that run, which was beautiful, and Chicha just having the actual vision, which is he's not known for that. So praise for that. Young man puts him back of the net, like if it was his 50th time there. Didn't hesitate. Nice goal. And we're up 1-0 early in the match. And we're like, nah, chill. Chill.
Yeah, that was really pretty. It's one of those plays that you would assume that they practice during the week, but to actually pull it off in the middle of a game, I mean at the beginning of a game actually, that was nice to see. The fact that him and Chicha knew immediately what was going to happen, and for Chicha to filter this pass to him, beautiful pass. Um, that that was nice. I was watching the replay and Danny Aguirre kind of creeps up a bit And as soon as Chicha gets the ball, he takes off, and Chicha just plays it perfectly where he beats the trap and he's able to get past those defenders. One of the things that was pointed out during the game by Joe Totino and Kobe Jones was that one of the things that New England suffers from is that they're very slow up the middle, although they have very quick wingers, but they're very slow up the middle. And Galaxy was able to exploit that. And you could see that right away because Danny Aguirre, he goes past Christian Macun, New England center back, and he's gone. I'm sorry, Macun is a midfielder, but he got past him. Macun blew his coverage. He was supposed to keep an eye on him, and Aguirre ran just right past him. Didn't even see him. And by the time the New England center backs were almost up to him, Danny Aguirre he slots this really nice shot to the far post. And one of the things to note is that he made it look easy because later on in the game, Renix, the goalkeeper for New England, was making some very difficult saves, and for him to beat Renix on a shot like that right off the bat, that's great. I mean, a good shot by Danny Aguirre. So props to him, props to Chicha for that beautiful pass. And right off the bat, we're up 1-0. And you're like, oh, this is good. This is good. Keep it going, guys.
I was still feeling uncomfortable.
And so was I. We were watching the game here, and we were talking about like, oh, what is we should not be so excited about this.
What is
this
what is
first
this
goal.
gonna? What
It's
is
a
this
feeling
gonna-
we haven't had in a while, especially with the away record of the LA Galaxy being 3-2-6. Going into turf,
Nah.
nah.
And you know, one of the reasons I felt comfortable about this right off the bat is because New England, they've been very inconsistent. They're not the same team that they were last year. They're missing a lot of components. Uh, and they took a beating against Montreal in the last game. They lost 4-0. So I figured this team is coming home. They're probably they're still suffering from that loss. Bruce has had a difficult time trying to replicate the magic from last year. For a Galaxy to go up 1-0, the way that the Galaxy was structured, they were going to be countering. So they were going to make it hard for them to try to generate anything. And right away, you can see that they can exploit that middle. You know, New England's going to be trying to close that up. So it makes it uncomfortable for them. And to try to adjust right from the very beginning, you could see at one point during the transmission that Bruce Arena kept writing notes and jotting notes and jotting notes because he knew he needed to make adjustments because otherwise the game was going to get out of control.
And that's where we were scared.
I made that joke when they showed him like, "Fuck, Bruce is taking notes."
And like, we're fucked.
this is gonna be bad.
It's gonna be a long night, especially with the Galaxy going up early.
Yeah, and it doesn't take too long to see something pretty special, huh?
Yeah.
Is there anything before that worth mentioning before?
Oof. No. Nothing.
No?
Nothing is
Not
worth
really.
mentioning this whole week.
No, that was that was something else, right? Who'd have thunk it?
Oh, that you need a cam? Not I. Not I.
What's that?
Dude.
I know I need a cam because I keep freezing up.
But
That is correct.
The IQ, besides the skill, the IQ, knowing where your teammates at. I don't think Ricky Puig looks up.
No?
I think he knows exactly where he wants to go. Chesses it down,
Like nothing.
and his first touch is
Walk in the park.
it was a wicked hard through ball.
A beautiful through ball.
Wicked.
Wicked.
Let's talk about that through ball for a second
Go
and
ahead,
admire what
We
he
could
did.
do a whole episode on that through ball.
Just a through ball
the
episode.
thing that I admired the most about that pass was it wasn't like a through ball from that was 10 or 15 yards to a guy that was streaking towards the box. No, man, he sent that from like the middle of the field past the wickets, right? Right between these two center backs to Chicha, who, man, he began his run like somewhere in Connecticut, and he started running up through there, galloping on his horse. The Reds are coming, and he gets to the ball and calm as a cucumber, just slots it past the defender, makes it a 2-0. And I mean, you're so excited for what Ricky Puig could do. And you get to see this is just one example of some of the more magnificent things that we're going to be able to see from him, and hopefully in a long, illustrious career with LA Galaxy. But another thing to know is by the 50th minute, our captain Chicha, he's got an assist and a goal. And what have we been saying this whole time? If Chicha is scoring goals, if he's being a factor in these games, that is really important for us. That's big for us. And so celebrations all around. And then something really, really, really stupid happens that should never happen on any sporting event.
Oh
Ah,
yeah.
And you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
yes.
There's pictures up somewhere.
There's
Hell,
video, there's pictures,
what
but
a-
my God.
what a jackass.
Yeah. What a douche.
I don't know what to say. What else to say? Like
Not
that
sure,
guy-
yeah, not sure. Well, that was definitely not an LA Galaxy fan.
I don't think so. He looked like he tried to do some damage to Chicha.
Yeah.
after-
It was
hug.
so. I mean, for anybody that didn't see it or hasn't had a chance to watch the game, Chicha is ecstatic. Ricky Puig runs up, jumps into his arms. All his teammates are surrounding him, and out of nowhere, this guy wearing a light blue tank top just runs up into the group of the players and starts hugging Chicha. And at first, I don't think anybody noticed what was going on, but security's hot in his tail. There's this older, heavier guy, but it's just security's right there, and this guy's embracing Chicha fine. We've seen that before. Fans. I mean, it's still kind of scary. This guy's on the field, but then it gets really dark really fast because they try to separate it from Chicha, and he grabs Chicha like in a headlock and will not let go. And Depew and Cabral, I saw Cabral slap the guy in the face. And the reason I say that is because I went back inside and in slow mo several times, and hey, kudos to Cabral, man. He did something. He slapped the dude in the face. As security finally grabbed the guy and pulled him away, Depew stepped in. Araujo and all the other teammates started coming around Sega. And meanwhile, Chicha, one of the things that was really scary that we hadn't seen still, because we saw the aftermath, but Chicha fell to the ground. He was holding his head, and at that point, you're like, "Oh my God, what did this guy do to our player?" This has no place in sports.
I think he
You
got
go,
a.
you pay for your ticket, stay in the fucking seat, man.
Yeah. That was why. I still don't understand the need to do that when you're watching professional players. For one, they're out there, of course, doing their job. Two, they're out there to entertain you as well. Let them do their job, and just let it be. And it messed up what was a beautiful goal for a moment, because I still celebrated that. I don't give a fuck. What the- But let me ask you guys this: there was a lot of impressive things that happened in this one play. The through ball, the run that Chicha made, and of course the execution of Chicha. Which one of those three things is the most impressive
What
to you
the
guys?
fuck? What do you mean? What kind of question is that?
I mean, these are all wonderful things, but to me, like I said, it's the past, because this was a really long through ball. It wasn't like I said 10 or 15 yards. This is like from like 30, 40 yards, whatever you want to call. And to send just a pinpoint pass up the field. And mind you, this is a play on a rug, right? So rugs, they have bumps, they have like imperfections on them. If you ever played on artificial, you know what I'm talking about. They're not perfect. And for him to get that pass up the middle, right to Chicha, right into his lane, man, that's beautiful. Yeah, if you grew up in LA, like I did, and do you remember the Showtime Lakers? It kind of reminded me of some of the stuff that you would see Magic Johnson do, serve up these beautiful passes to his teammates who would just, be all alone for layups or dunks. Um, that's the kind of idea that I got. I was like, damn, this guy's got the vision. He's got this incredible vision. I wonder what he's gonna do once he starts getting used to his teammates. Once he starts getting used to playing with not just Chicha but Cabral and with Dejan Jovilic. So it's really exciting time. You're watching something that's gonna be big in MLS, and you're watching it from the very beginning, and you're starting to see the initial like shimmering and glimmers of hopes. So, man, nice thing. Too bad it was overshadowed by that thing. I mean, that issue. But damn it, don't let it rain on our parade.
Yeah. It looks like Chicho got a good old rake to the eyes there or something, right?
Yeah, his nose looked red too afterwards. I don't know if you guys noticed.
Yeah. I thought I saw something in his eyes, but whatever. Good thing he's okay. Fuck that guy. Fuck Boston. See, that's why nobody likes Boston.
Yeah, fuck Boston.
Well, guys,
That was the game. Okay, good night. There was nothing else.
oh shit, that caught me by surprise.
You got us, Chewy. You got us.
I hated the next 7
What, hour?
minute. Yeah,
The next hour and a half or whatever it was.
yeah,
First 20 minutes, that's all the other
yeah.
guys needed, though.
yeah. I remember. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was Kobe Jones. Praises Danny Aguirre, and he does like a turnover.
Yeah.
And from that moment on, and this is only that half because I think Danny Aguirre bounced back. But yeah, the remaining of that first half, whew, Aguirre was struggling a bit.
Yeah. In that first half, there's a couple things that I did like. I wrote them down. I wrote something down.
There you go. You with your Bruce Arena as notes.
Yeah. One, there was moments in the first half where the CMs were winning the balls, which was, I wish they would have continued it throughout the whole match. But there was a couple moments where I saw Brugman and Aguirre cut off lanes and actually steal the ball and give it to Puig in the first 20 minutes, which is where all the damage was done either way. Another thing that I did like was the young men showing out in that first half. Puig with the assist, and Aguirre with the sick ass goal. Young men carrying the 5-star champion LA Galaxy in that first half. My favorite thing of the first half was that we had a lot of luck. The LA Galaxy, I don't know who they rubbed in Boston.
Yo.
There's a team there with a clover, so they probably rubbed that because the luck was on their side, and that was the most beautiful thing.
You know what I loved?
Yes.
I don't know if it was in the first half or if it was in the second. Fucking Gasper laying that fucking Farrell guy.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was good. Straight tackle.
Yeah, hit the gym, bro.
Hit the gym. Yeah. So that's a couple things that I did like from that first half. Of course, I did not like to see these following things. No, it's just two major things.
Let's see.
The playing out from the back. I still don't understand why they keep doing it, knowing that that's not their
shaky.
strong suit.
We're shaky coming
Very
out.
shaky. Now, I'm not sure if it's because bad positioning from our CMs, or for one, I don't think, Bond is good with his feet. So that could be another thing. Another thing that I did not like was the space and the possession that they gave New England for the rest of the game. It wasn't just in that first half. It just started from there and then just continued on. I guess home court advantage, but we'll see. Oh, who knows?
No, I think our friend Gio had it right. He was here. He said that they gave it all in the beginning.
And then just sit back.
They couldn't. Yeah, they couldn't.
That's it. That's all I got, coach.
I gave it all. I got captain.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was not pretty. We had a lot of luck on our side. I think they hit the pole.
Yeah.
Bondi got a save. Who was it? Was it Heel that missed like a sitter as well?
Yeah.
Dude, it was all.
Well, another
kinds of
thing, the
bad.
pitch. Oh, that turf was just. It made the game really mucky.
What?
Muck.
Huh?
Mucky?
Okay.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
would think
it looked like
they play there, so you would think they would know the field a lot better.
You were saying, Edgar?
But there's a new NFL season coming up, so maybe they laid down some new turf for the Patriots, and because that field looked kind of lumpy.
Yeah.
Maybe they laid down some like extra pellets or something in some areas, and but yeah, it looked kind of lumpy. That's why I commented about that pass by Puig, because I was like, man, that field looks like a mess, and when you lay down new turf, it takes a while for it to even out. Maybe by halfway through the NFL season, I would guess that thing would like be playable for all sports.
Yeah.
But uh, I know that New England got one back in the second half. I know we're going to talk about that more in depth, but not to be lost in all of this because we're talking about Galaxy scored these 2 goals early on, but please, we really cannot discount what Bondi did in this game. You're talking about he made a big save. I went back and looked at the highlights. He made 4 really big saves. He made a big save in the 37th. He made another one in the 59th, another one in the 67th, and another really big one in the 83rd minute. These are big saves by Bond that remember we always joke about, Eddie? What do we always say?
Everyone gets one.
Well,
Today
they
he
got
gave us
4.
4.
He gave us 4 this time.
Big saves.
Beautiful.
Because he said, fuck Boston.
And at that point, you're hoping, like, man, I really hope Bondi gets that clean sheet. Unfortunately, do you want to talk about that goal? Or you want me to?
Do you want to talk about that goal?
Yeah, I mean, there was nothing much that the LA Galaxy was doing but absorbing pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one of the things you don't want to do is like let a team like New England do what they want.
Yeah.
because
They don't need any favors.
they're very talented, no matter how inconsistent they are. One of the reasons that they're struggling is because a lot of teams have worked really hard to disrupt their flow, but they still have some fantastic players. And that goal by New England, I mean, you could kind of fault Gasper a little bit, but because he hesitated to move up and try to block the angle for Carlos Gil, but you're talking about Carlos Gil, right? And this guy, all he needs is like a little tiny inch to get his shot off, and what a shot! There was nothing Bondi could do on that one. Like I said, the only thing that maybe could have interrupted him would be if Chase Gasper doesn't hesitate and steps up faster to try to make himself big to block the shot. But it was a beautiful shot. There's nothing else you can say about it. A lot of people on Twitter remarked the same. They're like, "Damn, what a shot by Gil!" And all of a sudden, you go from a comfortable 2-0 game to like, oh my God, you got
Here we go.
But
Here we go.
boys.
one thing worth mentioning too is Julian, again, with some of his struggles. Remember him trying to dribble out in another play, and this play where the goal happens.
Mhm.
Him and I want to say Aguirre, they get split easily too.
Yes, they did on the right side.
Mm.
And then the balls moved around the box down to the left, and that's where it comes to Gil. But yeah, you're right. I was trying to like see how this all started, and yeah, those two guys got split, and the ball moved around a bit. And in the end, you can't really fault Julian. But if you want to talk about where this all began,
Yep.
yeah,
Not faulting
you
him for
could
the
say,
goal, obviously. I want Julian to do better. So,
yeah.
Well,
I mean,
there
at that
is
point, it's kind of go ahead.
there is something that we probably should mention. Chicharito did come out with a nick to the knee. He got kind of kicked. He got kicked hard to the knee.
oh yeah,
Not sure if there's something to be concerned for the next game, which I don't think he should start the next game if that's going to be an issue. Just because you have Jovic there, he could do the same job. And you're going to go play in Toronto. You don't want your DP player playing a midweek game knowing that you're going to need him for the rest of the season and maybe into playoffs if we get to that situation. Also, the other subs that came in, one of them shouldn't have came in at all. Evra.
oh my God, he continues, huh?
Yeah, I'm not. The LA Galaxy was absorbing the pressure. I get it, but you have the fresh legs, and you're not running at all. That's kind of.
I don't know how much you guys remember. I pay extra attendance there for because
You do. You are hyper focused on that. Front.
Yeah, and man, like you said, fresh legs. There's some balls that just like rolled right past them, and he's
Yeah.
like, and everyone,
it's
everyone,
It's
I assure
funny
you,
you
everyone,
mention that.
including Kleshin, was outrunning him.
Yeah.
It's funny you mention that because during the broadcast, I heard, I think it was Kobe said something like, "Hey, it looks like it's tired legs late in the half, right?"
Oh, yeah.
And then you look and you're like,
Button.
that's Efra. He shouldn't be tired at all. What are you talking about? I mean, I don't think he noticed who he was talking about, but there's no way Efra should have been tired. He had just come in.
Yeah.
So
No.
those chicky nuggies, man, they weighed down his legs.
Yeah.
It's kind of, yeah, it's kind of sad. But now it's like we can't. Well, we can still move him out.
Yeah. And of course, this
He's a
is
body.
yeah. This is a situation where Vanny is trying to get him minutes to see what he could do, and he wastes these opportunities. Not sure if it can't be him being out of shape, right? He just doesn't have what it takes to play here, I guess. What is it? What is it?
Not even trying to be funny, but the hunger. He doesn't have the hunger for the game. Like he doesn't. He's a pro. He has everything available to him. They have the sports science fucking department. You know, they
Yeah.
can get him a nutritionist if he wants. He has Chicha there, who's like has a sick ass regimen. You know, he has it all there.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want it. The hunger's not there. I think he has a natural talent. You know, to whatever, whatever his talent is, and that's it. He doesn't put in the work to.
He doesn't want it bad enough.
No.
What did I tell you guys earlier in the season about him? That for his sake, you'd be doing two favors at this point. If Galaxy's able to get him to another team and get something good in return, something good, right? Because you don't want to just give him up in a free transfer, but get something out of him. And I think we absolutely needs is to be taken out of this comfort zone. He was born and raised in LA. He's used to living here, and I think he's gotten to a point where he's plateaued as far as how much he can do and learn with the LA Galaxy. Because, like I said, he has all these opportunities, all these resources available to him, and either he's not trying hard enough to use them, or maybe they're not having any effect on him. This is where you need to be taken out of your comfort zone. Send him somewhere else. Send him somewhere like Orlando or Cincinnati or Nashville, somewhere where he's like, whoa, this is not LA.
Yeah. Well, there was rumors of Puebla having interest or something like that. Not sure how concrete those rumors were. That could be an option, sending them, abroad, especially since he has the Mexican nationality tagged to him. Playing in Mexico will probably help him out too, especially if he wants to get into a national team roster. Maybe not this time around with Tata, but maybe for the next cycle.
I think
He starts it now.
I think in Liga MX breaks him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I didn't want to say it because I don't want to. I want to be optimistic for him for his sake, but yeah, I think Liga MX would be hard. And like I said, he's in a comfort zone right now. So he's got to get out of Brian. He's got to get out of the doldrums, bro.
Doldrums.
Yep,
I'm
he's got to
lost.
get out of the doldrums. Remember from the book?
Oh,
He gets stuck in the doldrums. He gets so used to things being a certain way. Just relax. Sit back. Enjoy the ride. Don't worry about trying too hard. Just
Enjoy
let
the
things
ride.
be like the way they are.
Sorry, I'm reading the comments here. William Lobos, don't send us to Puebla. That mole is going to kill his career.
That's a good one.
You know, like Anteno Banderas mentioned on the chat that it worked for Omar.
I remember.
He went,
I remember that
So,
they would tell
he got
stories about him,
introduced.
that he would
I
just eat a whole pizza and stuff by himself. Like, until a couple years into his career, he started really dieting and stuff, and that's how he got fit.
Omar Gonzalez?
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, you can't talk about Omar going to Liga MX without talking about how he was introduced.
Oh, good God. The Darth Vader thing.
I don't remember that.
That was pretty cool.
I don't
I like
remember that.
Un jugador
it
de otra
embarrassing?
galaxia.
Yeah.
Was it that embarrassing?
I thought
How
it
did
was
they
cool.
announce it, Chewy?
I
It was
thought
like,
cool. Yeah.
se nos viene un jugador de otra galaxia muy lejana. He's
And-
standing there in
That's
a
kinda
Darth
cool.
Vader outfit.
Yeah, Darth Vader comes out
That's
and
kinda cool.
takes
Nah.
off his mask and it's him. I thought it was cool. I like
They
that.
should have got a movie quality costume. That's why.
Nah.
Nah, he's not worth movie quality costume. That's his year salary. Hell no.
You leave Omar alone. He got his decide all right.
And one thing we should be concerned about, actually, the sub for Koulibaly. I know we have a center
Another
back coming in,
yes, another.
but
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
Sega's had issues with the hamstring, man.
yeah, and he went down twice, and
Yeah, he should have gone out on that first one.
you know,
This is when he's lying on the ground. I'm thinking to myself, man, we can't have Cáceres come in any quicker. If Sega goes down, and it's just the Pew back there and Steris, right?
yeah,
Wait,
Yeah.
who? No, not Steris. Is it Steris?
the
Dude.
He's gone, right?
yeah,
It's just the
Steris has
Pew.
been gone. I'm like, yeah, I agree. Brian
There's
agreed too.
2.0, Depew. Nah.
No, I mean, you
Give
need
Depew more
you need-
credit.
It's just Williams and Depew back there. I mean, today they ran with 3, but you need some
And
good
someone
solid
at
center back.
the-
You got Cáceres coming in there. Oof.
Yeah.
Take some of that load off of Sega.
Speaking of Depew, though, he did have a saving tackle towards the end of the
He
game.
did.
Oh my God, yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
As much shit that we give him, fans give him, that was a great saving tackle. To wrap up the game nicely, and the LA Galaxy wins 2-1. 3 points on the road. Let's fucking go.
That was a good one.
And
Hell yeah.
I want to mention real quick, Eddie. I posted a poll earlier this week asking about this road trip. There's still 10 hours left on this poll because I try to time it, with the team starting this 2-game swing. But I said, okay, GFam, how you feeling about the upcoming East Coast swing for our boys as LA Galaxy take on New England Revolution and Toronto FC? So there are 4 options. The first one is 6 huge points. Then I said 3 points and all is well. 2 points, not bad. And the last choice being 1 or none, we are done. And 3 points and all's well came in first so far. It's 35.5%, followed by 1 or none, we are done at 26.2. 6 huge points. There's some real good optimists out there, 23.4, and then in 50%, you have 2 points, not bad. So I personally thought we would get 2 points, but damn, 3 points, that's more than what we expected. And who knows, maybe we could steal some more points from Toronto, come home feeling good.
What? That'd be amazing if we could get another point out there. I thought 1 point would have sufficed, to be honest. We're playing East Coast teams. Doesn't really affect any movement here on the West.
I mean, it does, but
Well, other teams drop points, so it helped us out. 1 point was good enough for me.
I'm already happy. I thought we were gonna lose.
Yeah, hey, playing with house money now. Well, let's go for a 6. See you guys on Wednesday. Another 3 points, baby. Let's go. That's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be a tough game.
It's definitely be a tough game. Probably no Sega. Probably no anybody. I don't know.
What about Cáceres?
Cáceres. That's
Dun, dun,
I'm gonna call him Martin. I
dun.
keep forgetting his name.
Martin.
No Martin. Yeah, so you probably looking
We
at
could
if you-
see Martin Cáceres. We definitely,
could.
from what I heard.
I mean, we'll
Nicky K
probably
was
see him
saying
at
that-
the stadium.
Well, I mean, we could use him if Sega's hurt. I mean, Cáceres is available. You're gonna suit him up.
Yes, of course, right away.
Of course.
And then Mark Delgado should be there.
Yeah,
Nicky
that's
K mentioned that he should be available for the Toronto match. So
Yeah, he's just
mean-
sick.
Well, let's wrap this game up nicely.
I'm still not that optimistic about Wednesday.
Well, let's wrap this game up nicely and get some awards out because we got 3 points and we are happy right now. And we don't want to think about the negativity that could come on Wednesday.
Let's enjoy this one for now.
Yes, let's do that.
All right, cool. So we're doing awards now already.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah,
Do we have questions too? We'll do questions. at the
I
end.
let me check. Let's do the awards and then
Yeah,
check
yeah.
if I have some
What
questions.
should we start with? I think it's
The hardest one, I think, would be the game is off.
Depends what route I want to go here.
Let's go with the game is off award first.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll go with Ephra because
Yep.
everyone came in and did their part. Fresh legs, trying to close out this win, and dude, Ephra, no heart, no hustle, refused to use his right again. Turnovers. Yeah, so easy.
I agree with you, and I'll just add on. He gets the game is off award with him not having the lowest rating according to WhoScored.com. Cabral had the lowest rated game today, and he didn't even have a game is off award worthy performance today. So Ephra gets it as well. Chewy, Edgar, what you guys got?
Same. Ephra looked really bad. I think New England McDonald's is worse than Cali McDonald's.
They probably have mayonnaise as a dipping sauce. That's why.
They're not Canadian. Dude.
No Mexican salsa? What the fuck?
Oh, what the fuck?
By the way, underrated sauce, y'all. This is fire.
The Mexican salsa? Fuck. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you don't know,
You gotta go just for the salsa.
do yourself a favor.
Yeah. Dude, you could just go get some fries, ketchup, and that Mexican salsa. You good? I want some now.
See, Nag, not just Galaxy. Also,
Food.
food tips.
Also food tips.
Edgar.
Yeah, I don't want to. I really don't want to pile on Ephra, but one of the things that we have seen him do over the past few years, when his role, we expected him to grow into a role as a starter, and the fact that his role has been diminished to the point where we're hoping he'll come in and generate some offense, and he's done it in the past, right? We've seen it, but this is one opportunity that he had against a good team, and maybe he could strike late with one of his nice little left-footed shots, but he wasn't really a factor. He was just kind of there, and makes you really wonder again. Like I said, that desire that maybe it's time for him to move on.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we see it happen sooner than later, because if he really has an opportunity to flourish somewhere else, why wait? Just get it done and let him go somewhere, so that, we could get something out of it, and he could go on to have a great career.
Agree with that 100%. Let's move on to the You've Got Hartman Award.
So Ephra it is.
Yeah, Ephra it is. The honorable mention, You've Got Hartman Award.
This can go so many ways.
Yeah, so many ways.
Let's see, Eddie. Who do you want to give it to here? Pass.
I'm torn between our goalie, our DP forward, and our newly signed future LA Galaxy legend.
All right, then I'll go first. Then
Go
If you're
for it.
torn. I'll give it to Daniel.
Ah,
Damn, Daniel.
another one.
Yep.
Deserved.
So I mean, you got Hartman, right? That's what I'm giving him. He had a really good goal. He was being covered by the Juan, and that fool is really good defender. So I'll give him that. He had a shitty rest of the half, but then came back and just played a really good, solid game. He's playing that just basic soccer, not fancy, nothing out of the ordinary. Just that, just soccer, just not. Yeah, that's it. He's being the Spurs right now. So yeah,
I know we've
he's good.
seen that before, though. We saw him earlier, and I forget when it was that he came in, and he had a shaky first half, and then the second half he just locked it down. I forgot, it was a home game. I forgot against who, but
No, yeah, almost every game he doesn't do good. Like 30 minutes.
He came
out
in
of
and give
the
that
first
assist, I think, right? Minnesota on a loss.
might have
Right?
been the Minnesota game. Yeah,
Chewy, check out what I sent you right now, bro. See if you can find that and get that up.
I'm excited for that.
I would want to agree with Chewy. He did have a great showing, but there was that long period in that first half where he
Yeah.
disappeared
Mm-hmm.
when he
half.
did.
Send it to yourself on Twitter.
Okay.
So you got. You want me to go first?
You can actually just open it, Chewy. Just open messages right there. So
Oh no shit.
I'm still thinking here. Yeah, go for it. I'm like, it can go. We're all gonna pick.
Differently. So let me go. Let me go first on
Yeah,
this
but
one.
like I think between both awards, we're all gonna at least match.
Yep.
Yeah.
You want
Well,
me to,
for
put
me,
it after the awards or after
for
this?
me,
I could play it in the meanwhile. Put it in the meanwhile.
it has to be. I don't know if it has to be, but for me, Jonathan Bond. I know he's shaky with his feet.
Yeah.
Edgar mentioned this earlier about him having 4 great saves. That is a big key difference in what the LA Galaxy was able to do today. For one, the whole team absorbed the pressure, and then Bond just made those extra defensive, miraculous saves, and just let one in.
You know how
That one. I mean, what was it?
Yeah, it was.
How
Like, you couldn't do anything
demoralizing
about
it
that
is.
one. Go
you
ahead.
know how
Edgar.
demoralizing it is. The fact that you mentioned that he made those saves, right? You know how demoralizing it is where you put together a sequence of good passes and then you get it to this guy who's wide open, and all of a sudden Bondi's just like, stop.
Yeah.
Damn, that's frustrating, right? So he's not only got you got heart, man. And that dude was stealing hearts on the field.
Yes, he was. Let's go. Who you got, Edgar?
Like we said at the beginning of this segment, like there's so many people that this could go to. We mentioned Danny Aguirre and Jonathan Bond. I'll mention Ricky Puig. It should give you an idea of who I'm picking as my next standing, but I'll give it to Ricky Puig. He started first game. He's playing on turf, against a team that's really difficult to take points from at home. And this guy comes in. Think about it. Think about his age. Think about what your mindset was like at his age, right? And this guy has absolutely no fear in his eyes, and he's making this amazing pass to Chicharito. So obviously he scores, but you gotta love his energy. That not just the energy that he exhibits as a playmaker on the field, but just the exuberance. It's a running theme we keep mentioning, and Eddie got to see him in person, right? The guy has so much positive energy coursing through him. You hope it's contagious, and that the rest of the guys in that dressing room feed off that energy, and it helps take them to the next level. And this team becomes a lot better overall because of that energy. So the kid has a lot of heart. So the heart man for him.
We actually have 2 mentions here. You got Hartman for the post.
Ah, yes.
Oh, look at that. Whew. He looks ready to he wants to douse him in Mexican salsa.
Come here.
Gonna get devoured tonight.
Can you see it, Edgar? No.
Yeah, that's not just a snack. That's the whole freaking combo right there. Look at that.
For those of you who will probably listen to this audio only, it's Ricky Puig with his face as a Big Mac and chicken nugget Efrain Alvarez looking at him like,
Biting his bottom lip.
I mean,
If
that dude's
you've,
biting his bottom lip. He's
If
got
you've
his
seen
dimple.
the meme of quiero encontrar a alguien que me mire, como Efra mira una hamburguesa.
Un Big Mac.
un Big Mac. El dueño de McDonald's.
Oh, shit.
Damn, Mexican salsa, huh?
Twitter's.
Twitter's a fool.
Yeah.
Oh man,
yeah, fucked up.
this post is bordering on lewd, man. Look, it's a bit lewd there, bud.
My honorable mention is
It's to that Twitter creator.
Hold on, I think this is gonna be our picture, our profile, that video fucking picture.
Beautiful.
Oh my god! You know what, Efra? You didn't deserve that one though. So stop looking at him. No Happy Meals for you. Happy Meals are for good boys.
Oh,
Anyway,
Anyway, I think we froze, but Chewy's doing the. I
I'm doing
gotcha.
the
thumbnail. Okay, so I'm gonna agree with Edgar because we're talking about You Got Hartman, and maybe he didn't have the perfect game. Obviously, that pass was fucking ridiculous, right? But
Now hold
the
on,
way
hold on,
he
hold on.
was
Look-
fucking running,
all right, guys, look into the camera.
90th minute. 90th minute, outrunning all the subs,
Yeah.
and just that's the definition of you got heart.
Yeah.
That guy just. I'm excited. I'm excited for Ricky and what he's gonna bring to this team if he continues to be that guy that he showed us he could be. And to that too, the way he gets excited, he got really excited for the first goal. Actually, more for the first goal than when he gave the assist. And when the final whistle blew too, he got all excited.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you got heart, man.
Yeah.
Ricky.
And now for the prestige honor of the Nag Standing Award. Nag Standing Player of the Match.
I'll go first.
Yes. I think we'll probably all agree on this one.
Well, no, because someone already gave it or I don't know if you guys gave it. No, you did. For obvious reasons, it's Jonathan Bond.
Yeah.
Yeah, without him, we're not in this game. He stood on his head at points. Was it 4 saves? You said, Edgar?
4 big saves, and those are the ones that you're like they could have easily been goals.
Not
And
shaking
he
the
made-
air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one, actually.
Yeah.
Not shaking the air.
And
Still whack with the feet, though.
yeah, still whack with the feet. And then you can't fault him for that banger. That was
Yeah, no, that was...
that
Nobody
was
gets
an
that.
R1 special right there.
Yes, it was.
That
R1
was where
special.
the arañas ponen su nido, you know?
That one.
That one. About the spider, whatever,
Peter
nuts
Parker
that you
and
shit.
shit.
Did you say by spider nuts?
Jonathan Bond.
Oh.
Spider nuts.
Spider
I mean, next time.
I heard that.
I don't know what that is, but all right.
I like your Nag standing, but I'm a one up you.
Go ahead.
I'm going to give it to Costa for not playing. Let's fucking go. Let's go. No, I'm serious. No, I'm just playing. Chicharito, a
Hell
goal
yeah.
and an assist. This man is coming to form down the stretch, coming into playoffs. This is what you want from your DP striker.
Yep.
You can't ask him to do any more, but stay on the pitch and keep giving his 100%, 110% on the pitch. Chicharito, you've been amazing, man.
That Chicha Reader.
The
Hell
Chicha
yeah.
Reader.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what we need. We need him to be getting fairly hot right now. We need that consistency, and it should look good. It should look good for these 2
Good.
games that we're under. So
Yeah.
Spider nuts?
Spider nuts, baby.
spider nuts.
What you got, Edgar?
Who's got spider nuts,
Yeah.
Edgar?
Oh my god. Obviously, obviously, it's gonna be Chicharito for me. About that goal and the assist. First the assist and then the goal. We're not even talking about Jonathan Bond's 4 saves. So the one thing that I find fascinating about Chicharito isn't the fact that he's been scoring a lot in recent games. It's the fact that we've seen him go through some rough patches since joining the team, and a lot of people begin to question his heart or his motivation. And every single time, this guy has been able to buckle down, bear down, whatever you're gonna call it, and fight his way back. It's like one of them Rocky films where it looks like Rocky's about to die, and all of a sudden he just finds this energy, this inner will to keep going and supersede and improve and be the person that we need when we absolutely need it. I don't care if it's penalties, offset pieces, off his butt, off his head, whatever. As long as he's scoring goals, that's all that matters to me. And he scored a pretty goal today, and he got that amazing assist as well. Let's not forget, we were wondering about damn, what a beautiful assist by Ricky Puig. That assist by Chicha was really nice too. So damn. Let's hope he can keep that going, and let's hope he's not seriously hurt, so he can keep that same thing going against TFC, which is a stronger opponent than New England.
Yeah. I mean, it was it was hard to pick, but it was either going to be him or Chicha. So Chicha's the next standing player for me. But had to give it to Bondi.
Yeah, but deserved. Deserved.
Yeah, you go either way. Again, it was all over the place. I wish we had more awards to give out. Unfortunately, the only,
Nah, I'm good. There's
No.
too many.
unfortunately, the only other thing we can about is BJ's. And
There's no, yeah, there is a BJ where it could go to a certain Douglas.
It goes to a certain Douglas.
yeah, Douglas stays getting BJ's.
He did good today. He did good today.
He did great. He did amazing.
One of his better performances. if you
You're
ask
doing
me.
amazing, honey.
How could they not buy that guy out?
Not
Now?
yet.
You
It's not
guys-
worth it.
No, in the off season.
Oh, I thought you mean right now.
You can do it.
I mean-
I wish I could do it now.
Nah.
I mean, we're all in a good mood right now because the game ended in our favor. But think about it. Think about it again. This is our DP, right? And he's not hurt, and he wasn't even in the game. What the heck is going on?
Exactly.
And meanwhile, he's on social media being like, "Here, replicate my free kick." Something that like
Something we
What the
didn't, we
hell?
didn't talk about
I
that.
Spend some
I
time
expected
with
something
me.
much more fascinating. Instead of just him like taking like 3 or 4 shots before he finally nails one of those targets.
No, but what is the thing? Spend a day with me or something like that?
I don't
And
know,
a
but
day with me.
the
on
lack
my
of
boat.
awareness of whoever put that out or whoever thought this was going to be a good idea.
Now you know what? It is somewhat of a good idea. I mean,
No, you're not going to put your. Why would you put your DP player through something like that?
Well,
knowing
because
that
he
the fan
sucks.
base is not really on your side.
nah, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to spend some time with him. Bring him to the show.
This is what we're gonna do, Douglas.
Yep. You know what? If I'm choosing,
Come over here to the next studio.
Oh my
And hang
God.
out.
yeah. You know what? Bring some beer. Don't be culo. Bring some beer.
Yeah, leftover from your
Some
last
chingao.
one.
Bro, come on. Tell me you guys wouldn't want to have him in the studio.
Be funny.
Yeah, but only if he brings a +1.
Dude,
Hey.
Diego Costa is like
Mar-
it's a charisma black hole, dude. I mean, the
Whoa,
guy has no
whoa,
charisma.
whoa.
He has no charisma.
Who's
I mean,
Hey, you guys are being mean.
Yeah,
Chill.
this is going
You
off
guys are
the
being mean.
rails.
All
it's the
right.
truth.
We give awards out. We got a couple questions or
Questions.
from IG. Not questions, more like, well, one. From Tony Be Real. How should Dejan feel if Suarez comes in? Will continue being a super sub or leave?
Nah, it's different. It's different. It's a 2-man.
It'd be a 2-man
It's
thing?
2 forward. Yeah,
Like kind of like what we ran today with the 5-3-2 or whatever.
something.
And he also asked if we want Suarez. We gave our opinion on that earlier. We'll revisit it again, which I don't think we should.
I'm at no.
I think I'll say I'll know. So we'll see.
I mean, right now it's not a real serious thing. It's kind of like it's the reason we're talking about it is because it's Suarez. If it was some other name that we had never heard of, we'd just be like, whatever. But because it's Suarez, that's why we mention it, correct? Otherwise, we wouldn't even be talking about this because every day we always hear about, so and so's coming out of Galaxy. Like, all right, sure, man, whatever. But then you talk to somebody like Suarez, and you're like, that's interesting.
Yeah. Some comments from Logan Jones. Shout out to Logan Jones. Damn, that pass from Poosh for Chicha's goal was sexy.
That's one way to put it.
Dripping emoji and eggplant emoji.
Some may see orgasmic.
It was orgasmic. He also says, I don't think Vanny can coach Efra anymore. Do straight up garbage.
It wasn't just it wasn't just Vanny that has been one of his managers, coaches. He's been there since what? Since Shiggy? Since before Shiggy?
Siggy. I want to say Siggy was
And
the first one.
yeah, and it does it for Instagram. I don't know if we have any on YouTube. You want to read some of these YouTube ones?
Do
Yeah,
we?
Willis has one.
There he goes.
He says, or asks, does the LA Galaxy realistically buy out Costa and Cabral next year?
I don't see how they don't buy out Costa. You have to.
Yeah,
You have to buy out Costa. There's no way.
100% buy him out.
Yeah. I doubt they're gonna be able to sell him. I think Cabral is still a possibility to sell or loan or something.
I think a loan is possible with that.
because he's young enough. But like Costa, nah, that ship has sailed.
So I'm not sure how these GAM, TAM, JAM, Monopoly, MLS rules work. Let's say the LA Galaxy is able to loan out Cabral. What happens to his DP tag? Or how does Like, how does that work?
Oh, we lose that under 23 initiative.
Do we?
Yeah, you have to have an under 22 player, whatever.
So
As
you
DP.
loan them out, which means Young will not be on the team anymore.
You would have to be like a TAM. You'd have to make him.
You have to make him a TAM player.
Wouldn't
Okay.
you be able to move him to the DP slot?
Yeah, but that defeats the purpose. You kind of just still occupying that DP slot.
Yeah.
So
True.
I
I mean,
mean,
if you don't need more U22 players or 23, whatever. The hell.
I mean, he's worth a TAM though. I'll tell you that much. And then you figure that Julian's leaving,
Yeah.
and
You-
everyone wants
you
him
send
out.
them somewhere.
Yeah.
So there it is. There's no slots to worry about. You just make Dejan a TAM player.
Yeah. I also saw a question earlier on the chat asking about Martin Cáceres' availability. Not sure if he plays Wednesday. Most likely would be next weekend against Minnesota at home. I mean, Kansas City, right? At home?
Maybe. Hopefully they pull some shit in there.
Where he plays Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have Koulibaly. That's a big hole that we need to fill.
Grow the fuck up, brothers. Good God.
Nah,
How old are you guys?
Little. Hole is still
Anyway.
a funny word.
We play Toronto Wednesday.
So we do play Toronto Wednesday.
So we play Toronto Wednesday. We are 3-3 against them in the last 6 matches.
They're going to be alone.
I don't. He probably doesn't get it by Tuesday. He probably gets it on Wednesday.
Well, if he's able to play him right away.
They're going to be alone.
Yeah, until the home game probably.
I think 3 points today. I'm satisfied.
happy.
Whatever happens on Wednesday happens on
yeah.
Wednesday.
If we tie Wednesday, that's a win.
Anything we if we take a point or anything beyond that is a bonus. Right now, I'm satisfied. I'm good.
Yeah.
But I want to
Yeah.
win. Fuck Bob Bradley. I still want to win though.
Yeah. Fuck Bob Bradley. That's all we got to say.
There's a lot of, I mean, besides the obvious match and the implications of trying to beat the team that, man, they're on fire. If you watch some of the TFC highlights, they're scoring some incredible goals right now. But besides that, this is a homecoming of sorts for Greg Vanny and for Victor Vasquez and Zabaleta and who else? Maybe some other.
The coaching staff.
Zabaleta's Canadian.
We play in
and-
Toronto.
Oh,
Leardom as well. He was also there. I'm sorry, not Leardom. Oh my God,
Edwards,
drawing a
right?
blank here.
Edwards.
Raheem Edwards. My bad. So there's that, and so you're wondering like what kind of reception Vanny's gonna get. You know, if the fans are gonna cheer him or if they're gonna straight up boo him and start throwing hockey pucks at him. You know, you never know. But damn, this is a good barometer to see how much the team has improved with Push. I know you're like, damn, Edgar, this is a tall task, right? Toronto at home, especially how they're playing right now. But what do we learn from wrestling, Eddie? To be the best,
that it's scripted.
you gotta beat the best, right?
Yeah.
And so
Unless you're Brock
this is
Lesnar, you go straight
a
to the
good
top.
this is a good opportunity. And Galaxy has this knack of punching up. I mean, we've seen it throughout the entire season. They always do well against some of the stronger teams in the league. So hopefully, this is the case.
Yeah. On some Mike Tyson's punch out, punch up.
Little Mac.
Lil Mac. You press the start button,
Well,
you
we'll
punch
see.
up.
I mean, there's Toronto's still figuring things out, regardless. You know,
Yeah.
regardless of the players they have. Obviously, they have game-changing players now,
Yep.
but it's really gonna be up to Vanny to outcoach this team and don't lose to Bob Bradley. That's the one thing you don't do.
Yes, do not lose that, man.
I lose to them, huh? Chiva Mayor there. You gotta beat Toronto in Toronto.
You guys want to give a quick prediction and then we'll wrap it up? Or-
Prediction for
I know
next
Edgar
game?
has something to say, actually, yeah.
We're gonna lose,
Damn.
but like I said,
I'm gonna be in the optimistic side. We're gonna put up a big fight and we'll lose 1-0.
let's go.
I-
That's optimistic.
I think we're tying. I think I see on the I'm looking at the picture they took in the locker room. Who is that in the back? Edwards?
I don't know, Chewy.
I think I can't see.
You're looking at it, not us.
Yeah, I can't really see it that well. I think it's Edwards. I mean, I think we tie. That's all I'm gonna say.
There it is, Edgar.
Damn. I really, really hope we get a draw because Toronto has only lost once in their last 7 games. Think about that. They've only lost once in the last 7 games. So getting 1 point would be incredible. We keep saying that over and over, but damn, that'd be a steal. But do I expect them to get a draw? Not really. I expect a gutsy 2-1 loss, and we come home feeling good.
Well, we will be feeling good already. 3 points away. That's good enough. The LA Galaxy is currently in 7th place. All right.
I think so.
All right.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Well, the game in hand. Let's not forget that game against San Jose. That game against San Jose never got played. That game is still there. So that could prove that could be the game that the ace in the hole against Decision Day.
I guess this is the game you would drop, right?
Yeah.
If you look at the schedule, this looks like the more difficult one because what like you said, once in the last 7 games.
Yeah.
So, fuck it.
It is what it is.
Cash it in. Cash in that game in hand.
All right. Let's go home happy tonight, though.
And Edgar, you wanted to mention something? Or did you want to?
Yeah, there's actually a couple things I wanted to mention,
Sure.
but so I don't know in which order to do it, but I guess I'll get the kind of sad thing out of the way first, and I don't want to bring this down, but I do want to use this as an opportunity to mention something important. I had a very, very good friend that I hadn't talked to in a while. He passed away in the last week. He was a very good friend. He was also from Nicaragua, and one of the things I remember most about him was that he used to always call me primo because Nicaragua is such a small country. He'd be like, "We're all primos in Nicaragua." And one thing I loved about him was he was always so happy, very exuberant. He had always very kind. He's kind of wild. Sometimes he loved dancing, and he he just loved having a good time. And he was the kind of person that would welcome you into his home. I got to know his family very well. They're all really nice people. Um, and him and 2 other friends of ours, we used to always hang out together and go to parties and go to clubs. And they used to hang out at my oil fraternity parties. And he was the kind of person that I never expected uh, this would happen. I still can't believe it that he's dead. And um, like when I found out about it, I was really shocked because it wasn't like it wasn't like a disease or something like that. It was just I don't even know, but it all came down to mental health issues. Um, from what I heard, he was dealing with some depression and alcoholism, and you know, um, stuff happened. And just want to bring to light that the fact that over the past couple years, we've all dealt with a lot. On top of the stuff we normally deal with, right? There's the drama we normally deal with on a regular basis. But then you had the pandemic and all that isolation and despair. Um, and then that magnified some of the other issues that we had in our lives. And it's a really important, a lot of people keep mentioning it, you know, mental health issues, especially right now, are really important to focus on. Check on your friends, check on your family, make sure to people that you haven't talked to in a while, let them know that you're here for them. Reach out to them. If you haven't talked to a friend of yours in a long time, reach out to them and check on them, make sure they're doing okay. Um, I kind of wish. I mean, one of the things I'm upset about is like I kind of wish I had known he was going through a difficult spot because I definitely would have reached out to him. But a lot of times, when people go through these things, they kind of internalize these issues. So I just want to bring that to light. Please, if you know somebody who's going through a difficult time, reach out to them, show that you care, because sometimes even a kind word or just listening to somebody makes a big deal. So, my good friend Hugo Castillo, I miss you. I love you. You're always my primo, and one day I hope to, have some more drinks with you. Um, so getting that, saying that, I just want to mention something else. Um, about a year and a half ago or so, in 2021, early 2021, I interviewed Chris Thomas. He was involved with the LA Galaxy for quite a few years. Um, if you've never heard of him, he was in charge of media. I'm sorry, let me just get his title up real quick. He I apologize for this. Just make sure I get it right. He was the senior director of digital media marketing and fan engagement with LA Galaxy. He's no longer there, but during his time there, he had a huge impact because he was the person behind the community kit and the Amor Eterno video, if you remember that, and the whole Galaxy community marketing campaign that kicked off the 2021 season. Now, I had this really nice conversation with him back in April 2021, and it was mostly focused on the community kit. But through the conversation, a lot of interesting things came to light, not just how the marketing campaign started, but how the whole idea of the kit came to be and the importance of the Galaxy community. And this was, remember, if where I don't know if we all remember, but this was during a time where the pandemic was still a big thing. A lot of people still hadn't had the vaccine yet, so there was a lot of uncertainty as to, are we going to be able to go back to games anytime soon? Are we going to be able to see our friends again? And during this dark time, we had this beautiful marketing campaign called the Galaxy Community, which shows that no matter what happened, no matter what was going on, this Galaxy community was still vibrant and strong and united. And this video celebrated that, not just during that time period, but throughout the history of this club. And so I put together this article, and I'm gonna publish it probably tonight. And I really hope that you guys read it. We're gonna post a link up, not just on my socials, but also News Across the Galaxy. So give it a read, please. Like, share it. Yeah, you know how we always say that. Like, share it, mention it to other people because it's a really wonderful story worth mentioning, and it just shows you how uh, there's some people that really care about this team, and they'll do a lot of incredible things to make sure that these things come to light for our fans and to make the experience of being a Galaxy fan be more than just you go to a game, you go home. There's a lot of other things going on. So sorry, Eddie, if I ran too long.
You're good, dude.
It's all good.
It's all
man.
good.
Sorry to hear about your friend, Edgar. My condolences. I had
Yeah.
no idea. Rest in peace. Also, the article, yes. Well, let us know whenever it's out. We'll definitely share it. I haven't had a chance to read it. No, Brian did. Brian
Yes.
learned some new big words.
Yeah, I did.
So look out for that. I think that's pretty much gonna do it for us, unless you have something else, Chewy. Brian?
Me, I'm good. I think.
Nah.
Nah.
Oh my God, the symbiote is on his head now.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Is that Venom?
What are you talking about?
I have no
that's
clue what you're
That's
talking
the
about.
new LA Galaxy shirt from Steamroller.
Like
So,
El
hey,
Mágico.
I just noticed that shirt. It's a wonderful shirt. You can tell us a little bit about that shirt?
Oh yeah. So 1 2
Shout out.
Threads.
1 2 Threads
Yeah,
and,
1 2 Threads and
Collaboration
Alex,
with Steamrollers, right?
Steamrollers. Yeah, Alex. They came up with this wonderful.
It's a beautiful shirt, by the way.
LA Galaxy shirts.
Yeah.
Make sure to visit them. 1 2 Threads on all socials.
Yeah.
Check them out. Get their gear. Dope. If you don't want to give your money to the Galaxy, that's another way to do it.
Yeah.
Give it to them.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So thank you everyone for watching live. If you listen to it later, make sure to check it out. Maybe this one because this one was a little funny. A lot of things going on the on the set, on the graphics. Not the
Yeah.
graphics, but pictures.
Hamburger face.
Hamburger face.
Spider nuts.
Spider nuts.
Spider nuts. That's a good one.
I don't even know how that happened. So yeah, make sure to share, like, just however you can help get News Across the Galaxy out there. If you want to find me on any social media, you can find me as Eddie Nags. Bryant.
You can find me as Bryant Nags on Instagram, Twitter, and Xbox?
I guess.
I don't think so.
You look at me like I know.
Edgar?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter as Edgar Nags. And in case a lot of people are wondering why I'm wearing this Niners hat, this was a gift from my friend Ugo from many years ago, and I'm wearing it as an honor.
Nice.
Chewy?
You guys can find me as Chavez JA, Chavez How on all my social media. Pretty easy, pretty simple. It was cool. Today was cool.
Good fun. All right.
Good fun.
You guys good?
We're good.
Cool. Thank you again, everyone, for watching. Like, share, hit that like button. There's like 100 million people on this live, so hit the like button before you guys go memes. Thank you guys again. We're gonna get up out of here. Kind of tired. Long day, long week coming up. But we got Labor Day next weekend.
We
so
do.
Look out.
Should
for
be a
that.
good one.
Should be fun.
And then we got Nashville.
Then we got Nashville. For
Ah,
Brian,
let's go.
Chewy, Edgar, my name's Eddie. We're gonna get up out of here. Till next time.
Spider nuts.
Spider nuts. Keep on nagging.
Pero te vas a arrepentir cuando
Keep on
veas que
nagging.
no es.